Hi, welcome to Real Estate TV. My name's Matt Cooper, and I'm a realtor with Century 21 Buena Vista, and I put the real in real estate. This is a no BS, straight talking real estate show filmed right here in my actual office. Today, we're going to discuss short sales, foreclosures, and your credit score. Because a question that I get a lot of times in one shape or form or another is, how much is a short sale going to affect my credit score? Because frankly, the word on the street is that the short sale is much better for my credit score than a foreclosure. Well, the truth is, it really depends on who you ask. From what I can gather online, there are all sorts of different answers from all sorts of different people. I've even tried to gather some information from professionals that I work for, just kind of doing my own little survey, and I get a different answer from every one of them. But there is only one right answer. There is a right answer, and there is only one right answer, and I will give that to you before this video is over. Being a somewhat, and let's go back to the original question, is a short sale better for my credit score than a foreclosure? Being a somewhat intelligent individual, or at least I think I'm a somewhat intelligent individual, my logical side says that a short sale shouldn't be as bad as a foreclosure on your credit score. At least with a short sale, you're trying to help the bank out. You're trying to get the bank as much money as possible by selling it. And trust me, a foreclosure is going to cost the bank a whole lot more money than a short sale. They've got so much more to lose with a foreclosure. It is in their best interest to help you out with a short sale. But then again, we are dealing with banks and credit reporting agencies, and they've not given us much reason to trust them or think that they do anything with any ounce of intelligence. Allow me to give you an example. We've all heard of freecreditreport.com. I mean, how can you forget with their goofy commercials, the pirate suits and the singing and all that stuff? FREE, that spells free, creditreport.com, baby. You know the one. Don't get me started on their commercials, because I think their commercials, aside from the credit score and the credit reporting crap that they try to dish out to you, I think the messages that they send are all wrong when it comes to life. But that's another story and for another blog and another show. The problem with freecreditreport.com is it's run by Experian. Experian is one of the 3 credit reporting agencies. And nothing about freecreditreport.com is actually free. Zero is free. Let me give you an example. The Federal Trade Commission slapped freecreditreport.com upside the head with a yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum, forcing them to place this disclaimer at the top of their website. And the disclaimer starts off, important information. When you order your $1 credit report, now let's stop right there. When you order your $1 credit report, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with ordering a $1 credit report on a site that's called freecreditreport.com? That's right, you're paying $1 for your free credit report. But you pay $1 for the credit report and you get your score for free. Sweet. But what they weren't telling you, and what the Federal Trade Commission is forcing them to tell you by posting this disclaimer at the top of their website, is that you are also automatically enrolled in their Triple Advantage program, which it's one of those things where if you don't cancel it, they're going to start charging you money every month. And in this case, $14.95 per month, because you were automatically enrolled when you paid $1 for your free credit report. So you can see why I have little trust in these companies and what they have to say. Now, Experian, if you actually go to Experian's website, they have a section where they answer questions from the public regarding credit scores. One such question basically asked, is a short sale worse on my credit than a foreclosure? And if so, what's the difference? Well, this is the answer that Maxine Sweet gave. Maxine Sweet is the head of public education for Experian. And let me read this to you. She says, quote, when you pay less than originally agreed upon on any loan, the impact on your credit report almost always will be negative. Really? A short sale is reported as settled. which means that you reached an agreement to repay only a portion of the total amount. The remainder is written off as a loss by the creditor. Settled accounts, like charged-off accounts, are very negative, particularly because a mortgage is involved. And then she goes on to say, foreclosure and deed in lieu of foreclosure are other options to close out a mortgage loan, both of which also would negatively impact credit scores. But nowhere in there does she say what's worse, how worse, or how much better a short sale. It just vague. I mean, thank you very much for that brilliant insight. I mean, if this wasn't a PG-13 video blog, I would probably say no effing S, Sherlock. Of course it's negative on your credit score. I mean, doesn't it just clear it up for you? I mean, I know I'm going to bed tonight a whole lot smarter than I was when I woke up this morning. I mean, why is it so hard for companies or anybody, for that matter, to answer straight? Give a straight and correct answer. It's not the hardest thing to do. It's called the truth. So, since I couldn't get a straight answer from even one of the credit reporting agencies, I decided to go straight to the source. And the source is Fair Isaac. Fair Isaac is the company that invented FICO scores, the credit risk score that lenders use. FICO, Fair Isaac Company, FICO. Their answer to the question, is a short sale better for my credit score than a foreclosure? Quote, recently, several alternatives to foreclosure have become popular. Some of these include short sales and deeds in lieu of foreclosure. These may be viable options for you, and you should definitely do research to determine if these options make sense for your situation. However, as far as your FICO score is concerned, there is no difference between foreclosures and short sales or deeds in lieu of foreclosures. Each of these actions is considered an account that was not paid as agreed and will have the same impact to your credit score. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. I screwed it up. Each of these actions is considered an account that was not paid as agreed and will have the same impact to your FICO score. I don't want to put words in their mouths. That's exactly what they said. So, let me recap. There is no difference between a short sale and a foreclosure on your credit score. If anybody tells you otherwise, they are lying to you, or they don't know what they're talking about. In tomorrow's episode of Real Estate TV, I'll give you my opinion on who really benefits from a short sale and whether or not you should even attempt a short sale if you're in such a position. I guarantee my fellow realtors aren't going to like what I have to say, but I really don't care. That's tomorrow. Until then, I'm Matt Cooper, and I put the real in real estate. Thank you very much for watching, subscribing, and commenting. Have a great day.